Hey guys, it's been a while and intentionally been a while because I wanted to show you the tank now. This is what the same tank you've been looking at for the past year. It's been probably about 6 months since I made a video, and I wanted to show you um, what has happened with this tank. Now, I've had a lot of things going on, and that's why I haven't done this. But I wanted to sort of show you what a dirted tank looks like after 2 years. And this is what you'll see. You can see that this, and I put some fertilizer tabs back there, but it's just not the same. But you can see that this Amazon right here is not growing anywhere like it should. If you look back in the back, look how that one's gotten shorter. These two are still feeding, I guess, off a root, so it's doing good. If you look at these plants right here, which were beautiful 6-8 months ago, they've really lost their color and they're struggling. I've also got a lot of algae that's starting to grow on them, and there's a lot of hair algae, brown hair algae in here, and you can see that in the back where I haven't just been taking care of it. I've been doing some water changes here, some stuff on the floor. Tank is just, it looks dirty, and it is dirty right now. When you start looking at it really close, you see, and you can see the fish have gotten really big. Haven't lost a lot of fish. Tank still looks good. If you remember, this stuff right here was covering the entire bottom. It is no longer covering the entire bottom. Most of it has died off. If you look right here, these right here have, they're still going, but they're struggling a little bit. And guys, this tank is in my opinion, you guys can see that it is nothing like it was. And that's what you're going to see with these dirted tanks. They're great for the first year. By about the 10th month, they really start to struggle with nutrients. By probably the 12 to 14, you're going to start seeing the plants just almost stop growing. And then if you don't inject some type of fertilizer in there by 18 months, you're looking at a total where the plants are just, they're going to live, but they're not going to do what you want. You're going to have imbalance like I have right now. I've got an imbalance in my tank where the plants just aren't taking the nutrients that the fish are giving off, and it's creating secondary issues into my tank. Other than that, guys, this is, I am going to do a breakdown of this pretty soon. I've had some people, some friends of mine ask me, what's going on? What are you going to do with this? Are you going to turn it to a non-planted? And my simple answer to that is absolutely not. I'm going back planted. What I'm going to do is take a day and just re-dirt the bottom. To me, a dirted tank is a low-tech dirted tank, for about 8 months is the easiest way to maintain a tank. So my recommendation from my testing of this, and we're now almost 2 years into this tank, is you need to basically, with a dirted tank, you need to break it down in 12 months and then redo it. Clean all your stuff off, if you have another tank, put your fish in that. And it, I think in one day you can get it back up and going. Let it sit, reintroduce your fish once your tank is stable, and that's probably the best way to do it. Guys, if you have any questions, let me know. But I'm not looking forward to resetting this tank up. I could go in and buy some different types of gravel, but I just don't. I don't have a lot of time to mess with the tank like I used to. Look at the size of this fish, guys. Look at this guy. He has gotten huge. He's a lot bigger than this video says. All right, but anyway, and the reason I have not been on this, the reason I haven't been doing this is I want you to look at this right here. And this is what I have been working on. I've been doing a lot of landscaping back there on the pool. I've got palm, on the other side I've got palm trees. So I've sort of been working on that. I've been doing retaining walls because I basically built the pool on a side of a hill. So I've been dealing with that, and I've been working a lot too. So, you know, looking at the tank, you know, I do have some work to do on this tank. It's been virtually not taken care of almost at all. Very low maintenance, little water changes here and there. I've had some fish die, but for the most part, guys, see those neons? Those neons are back there. Then you still got a pretty good setup. And those are the same neons from 2 years ago. You know, and if you look right here, the rainbows are all, I haven't lost a single rainbow. And then I've lost some angelfish over the year. Only got 3 left. If you remember, I started out with 5, so I've lost 2. And they basically, honestly, killed each other off, in my opinion. They bred like crazy, and they laid eggs, and I had 3 sets of eggs at one time. I had a pair here, a pair here. Actually, I had 6 angels. I had a pair here, a pair here, and a pair here, and they just fought each other like cats and dogs. But you know, I'm going to try some more fertilizer tabs and maybe try to get it back going with that. But other than that, guys, that's it. If you guys have any questions, you know, give me a holler. I'm going to try to, instead of trying to do this, I am planning to redirt this, but I'm going to see what's going to happen when I put a fertilizer tab underneath this. And so in my next video, let's give it 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, let's see if we've got any new growth with this right here. I want to see if that actually helps in the dirted tank. I'm assuming that it did, which has prolonged this tank. But as you can see, the nutrients in this dirt, guys, are probably about used up. So let me know what you think, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.